are live.
Awesome. Exciting. Oh, it's live.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna save the video so we can post it later.
Okay.
So I just sign in with my other.
Yeah.
Just sign in with my other account so we can.
Oh, you could
I
check?
can watch,
That's
and
smart.
if people has any comments.
Oh, you could ask.
Photo for just live.
Cool.
Cool.
Wow.
Jorge.
Ooh.
Should I call you Jorge?
Jorge, Chuy, however you prefer. Whatever is easy. How you guys feeling?
Good.
Good.
Pick up. Boss.
Feeling good.
Nice.
Feeling
nice.
excited
How was
to run.
the shift today?
It's
Busy?
decent, yeah. A lot of people, a lot of pour-overs, but you know, I think people were enjoying them.
Nice.
It's a little rainy today in Boston, so it's a good place to hang out.
Cool. That's great. Yeah. I got a little wet on my back on my way back here. Yeah. So welcome to the people that is already connecting. We are streaming live here with Pac and Akira from Newbery.
Yes.
Newbery. The first and second place of the American AeroPress. So a really fun night on Friday. So we are just waiting for Misha to join us and we can start talking about a little bit how it was. There we go.
All right, Misha, welcome in.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you guys so much for joining. My name is Misha of Origin Coffee Club, and with me, going down the line, I have...
Jorge Chewbacca or Jorge Amador, how you already know me. We have also...
Akira from Newbery Street.
And Pac from Newbery Street.
Cool.
Awesome. We've talked a little bit about Chuy's background in the prior video, but I want to hear a little bit more from Akira and Pac, kind of their pretty quick origin stories, and then kind of like what competitions have you done, and then after that we're going to get into, you know, the American AeroPress Championship. So if one of you guys wants to go ahead and start off.
I'm half Brazilian, so I grew up drinking a lot of coffee
Nice.
growing up with a lot of sugar. And then over the years, maybe 3 years ago, I started my interest with specialty coffee. My first brewer was a Bodum carafe. I used an electric blade grinder.
Yeah.
And you know, my first specialty bag was in a farmer's market in Boston when I moved here from Victoria Coffee.
Shout out Victoria,
Shout
my
out,
friend George,
shout
and everyone
out.
over there.
Yeah, I tried a light roast and I was like, I hate it. You know, it's really not for me. And then I think I was just brewing it wrong, way too coarse. I started working at a cafe very close by to here, and I fell in love with, you know, like espresso, steaming milk, and I was still learning with pour overs at home. I was using a Kalita now, Kalita Wave. And then I came across Pac. I was like 7 in the morning, waiting out the door, seeing him set up, and I, you know, came inside and I tried my first Thai specialty coffee, and I was like, wow, this is unique. I remember it was Billy Mayman.
Oh, you love Billy?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
the banana one, I think.
Oh,
I think it was that one.
Top one.
Yeah, and so, you know, I'd be coming every weekend, and then, you know, I got to be lucky to be part of the team and develop my skills. So that's been since last May. I've been with Newbery Street, and from there on, just learning a lot, making a lot of mistakes, but enjoying the way, the whole way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that's fast. Come to me. I'm going to do a very short version. Yeah? So my name is Pac. I'm the founder of Newbery Street Coffee Roaster, the Thai specialty coffee roaster. I'm a tech co-founder, turning into coffee guys. So tech co-founder, very hardcore. Got into a lot of debt and stuff. And then coffee changed my life, back to the farm. And that's bring me to who I am today, from the farm level to brewing, to roasting, and to where I am today. I'm a 3-time finalist on the U.S. Brewer Cup Champion, 2000, I even forgot the years. 23, I got 3rd place. 24, I got 3rd place. 25, which is last year. Wait, is it?
No, that was 26. This was last March.
Oh, then I messed up. So 23, 23 third place, 20. Oh wait. 24 third place, 25 third place, and 26 fifth place. Oh no, yeah, fifth place in the National Brewer Cup Champion in the state.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Akira, have you done any coffee competitions, either local throwdowns?
Ooh, we
or
did
anything
throw down.
like
Yes. We did a latte art throwdown with George Howell last November.
I did it
something.
last November.
Okay. How'd it go?
It was good. It was very, I'm very nervous. First time doing anything like that. I made it past the first round. I think I lost in the second round. But it was, really good vibes. It was fun to see the community come alive. But that's it.
Cool.
And then apart from the most recent one, that was the most professional one I think I participated in. So
Cool.
it's exciting to be a part of that.
Nice. And then that take us to last Friday when the three of us, we participate in American AeroPress. So we were talking with Misha the other day a little bit of how I was preparing for that, but now I would like to hear from you guys, how was the process preparing through that competition on Friday night that obviously have a really nice result because you guys did it with the first and second place. So you guys trained together, you held each other. How was the process?
So first we had to find a recipe for me. I didn't really have anything set in mind, so I would practice a lot of recipes and I would brew for Pack, not the mystery coffee, just random stuff, and kind of figure out what the recipes do. And then here and there we would try the mystery coffee and we would see what needs to be fixed or changed. So it would be after pop-up or during pop-up or before pop-up, like the only times.
You work very hard.
Yeah.
It was about like a little over a month, I think, of just testing and going home and freaking out and then coming back, and so many coffee grounds. And then once I got the recipe set, we tested it last Sunday before competition. We were happy, and then finalized water. That's pretty much it. Just a lot of practicing, a lot of tasting, and seeing what can be improved, what can be kind of variables, right? You can change one variable, so you have to kind of let go of another one, right? So you have to choose what you want to showcase for the coffee.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a lot of practice. I think I brewed maybe over 40 cups for this competition. Yeah.
Very good.
What about you?
For me, it's quite difficult as I have a newborn baby.
Yeah.
So the practice is very urgent on, unfortunately. So I don't get a lot of practice. I seen Akira practice, and also our style on the recipe is different because we don't want to have the same recipe going against each other, and we don't know when we are going up against. Fortunately, we on the different size. So I go with the other recipe. I search online. I don't know the coffee. I open the coffee pretty late, as we have to roast the coffee too. And I tried it, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should do this. I should do that. I like to do things simple. So my adjustment would be I would see the recipe that I like online. You can search on internet. You can be something you're used to, or any kind of the recipe you like, and then you start to adjust grind size. I think that's the most important thing to see if you like the cup or not, and just go from there, seeing the grind size, test it, and then we adjust after. Maybe we add mineral to showcase some of the acidity, some of the cleanness, sweetness. That depends on how you call, what you approach, which we don't know. And then we decide which cup is our favorite. Akira decide his own cup, and I decide my own cup, and then we go and brew, being on stage, and just like you guys, just rock it.
Yeah.
Having
fun. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah. What were your overall feelings whenever, you were going through the rounds, they were announcing you that you were moving on, and then what were you guys really feeling, or, did you guys look at each other as soon as you found out that you were going to go head to head there? And then, during the final announcement, what was going through your head? Just overall, what were your feelings?
So going into the competition, my mental was so bad because if you can hear my voice, I caught a cold on Monday.
Oh man.
So that put a really big halt on my training. I couldn't taste the coffee. I couldn't even taste the coffee on Friday. So I'm happy I had like a recipe I was happy with. All I had left was the minerals for the water. And I locked that in at 3:30 on Friday.
Wow.
Before the competition. I was happy with how it felt because I couldn't taste anything. Going there, some of you saw me, I was wearing a mask because I just didn't want to just to be cautious. And I brewed one very hectically. I had like 3 minutes left before we started brewing. Brewed it as fast as I can, tasted it, and just went, okay, let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
Round one, I think, was the most stressful round for me
It is.
because, it's a lot of competitors. You don't know if you're going to be chosen. But I just did the same thing I've been doing. And when they announced that I passed, I think that was the most emotional. I cried. My girlfriend cried. I couldn't believe it. It was truly surreal to see that you can do it.
Yeah.
And then as things progressed, Pac and I were slowly
Getting
finding.
there.
I think when we reached the finals, we were both so excited, right? Because at this point, Newbery wins. And
Yeah, exactly.
I think we're both happy with that result. For me, it doesn't matter. Like first or second, we made it to the top.
Yeah.
I'm happy I finally got a comandante.
I want a comandante.
I was so.
I stole a comandante.
That's like
It's
yeah,
really unique.
yeah. The grinder I used
Yeah.
on stage is Pac's comandante.
Oh.
So I don't even have. So
Anyway, he got his
I
own
finally got
comandante.
Yeah.
Leading up, I was joking with Pac, like, what if round one we go against each other, and it turned out to be
The final.
at the final, which
Yeah.
I couldn't have asked for a more unique or fun or legendary thing to
Yeah.
happen. It was really a fun experience. Still hasn't hit me yet. I'm super surreal. I'm still recovering. So I'm oh my
being
God.
very late on Friday and just having to open the pop-up Saturday. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
So we're still,
Yeah,
need to
so-
rest a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Pac?
How I
You
feel?
have been on the stage before. How you said has been finalist in the U.S. Brewers a couple times. This time was any different than the previous ones? Was it even more special? What are your feelings?
Every time when I take up on stage, I feel like I'm taking a big step with everyone. It's not only me competing, it's them too. I always think about, oh my God, I need to do the best because they will come with the best to me. And all my size is all crazy people, including you on the size as well. And we have Dre, Coffee Project. I'm so scared of this dude too. We have, oh my God, so much more on my size. And first round, I have to compete against my customer.
Oh, really?
It's very tough. And I'm like, oh, why do I need to compete against this guy? And he's been
So
supporting
you
me.
lose a customer.
No, he been supporting me since the start. And you're up against someone you
you
appreciate,
care,
you
yeah.
care. I mean, on my side, I do care. If I got up against Dre Coffee Project, then I'm in trouble too,
Yeah.
because he helped me a lot along the way. So it's a lot of emotional go to it, and I know I will try the best to it, but I also want to be sure that I'm go with the best and they go with the best, and we have the fair fight, and then we go up round next and next together. In every round I step, I was very stressful, to be honest. That Friday has been very stressful to me. I have personal situation that I have to be through. So it was a little tough at the beginning. Like you can see, my face was very unhappy with everything. At the second round, my mind was already outside. So, but we just need to get the job done. I think that's the priority. So I'm just keep pushing forward. And I'm happy to be able to get to the next round one at a time. I'm grateful. And it's unbelievable that at the end we have to face each other.
Yeah.
I share to everyone. I love the community scene in New England. Sorry for a lot of places, but I share to the heart or bottom of my heart. I want the New England crew to win. Like that's me.
Yeah.
I'm like, enjoy Coffee Roaster, Justin, let's go. Like Matthew, let's go,
Yeah.
everyone. Like I'm so hyped to see these people come up on the stage and take the chance.
Yeah.
Jesse, Union Coffee, everyone in Boston that crushing it. I'm full on it. It doesn't matter who win, the community win here.
Yeah.
I think this is the most important thing to me. I seen the growth, I seen the excitement in Boston. Thanks for Matt, Atomic, roaster that making this happening, and I'm so blessed with everything that happened, and it's just unbelievable that we crossed at the end. I was like, no way, I'm up against Akira, who I'm telling him you need to improve on this. Up against me. It was very cool experience. You know, we love our own cup, and now it's up to the God. You know, which direction is the judge like, and I'm so happy that he won again. When we see both of us in,
that time is like Newbery wins.
Sorry for everyone, but I'm so happy that yes, Newbery take the draw for 2. It's crazy to see one company having first and second place. I usually don't see this, but I'm very fortunate that this happening, and honor. And at the last stage, it's for me to enjoy the time. I'm so happy. I seen Akira's face. I'm like pressing, smiling, dancing, and that's the call, man. That's how I feel. I feel grateful, and I'm honored and humbled to be able to see this 2 spot for my very own baby, Newbery Street.
Yeah, that's really incredible. I think that's super, super awesome. Speaking of, just like enjoyment of the whole event, we talked a little bit about what makes the AeroPress competition series a little bit different, and being a seasoned competitor, what do you think makes the AeroPress Championships a little bit different than kind of some of the other coffee-related competitions? We kind of saw it, during the event, if any of you guys tuned into the social media that was happening. But what do you feel kind of differentiates that and, not necessarily saying the community, but the entire kind of vibe and spirit of the competition, and, especially the beginner friendliness, so to say, of AeroPress?
To me, AeroPress is the most friendliness to compete, and it's the most easy to access. It's easier for people to come in and take the chance. It's fun. It's more like a party scene. You come enjoy, have fun, brew coffee with friends, meet people, meet friends, you guys. We all having fun on the stage. It is a serious competition. I'm not going to say it's not serious, but I think this is serious. But it's a serious where you can enjoy the moment. It's a lot of process you can be through. You have the same coffee. It's a fair fight, and then the judges pick the best of that entire scene. So that's the fun part. It's more like having fun with friends, come to compete against each other. What a vibe, people enjoy. We hug each other. All the competitors are your friends, so you have so much fun with it. As the other competing scene, very stressful, to be honest. Is the next different level than the AeroPress, which you can just do your 5 minutes there and done. The other, you need so much more experiences, coffee, presentation, skill, team, equipment, and time. You need so much effort. Some people can spend over 5,000 for just one competition. With the AeroPress, you buy one AeroPress, go, press, you can become the champion. But the other stuff is more like, man, who has the best coffee? Not just the best coffee, you need to work on your skill. Not only the skill, you need the team to support. Not only the team to support, you need your community to come help. It's so many things. You need to build the ecosystem to win. To become the champion, it's not about you. It's about everyone. It's about who you are, who support you, what's your mission to win and compete. What is your message to bring to the stage, and how you would deliver that message and then become the world championship. It's more complicated. The AeroPress, I love, it's fun. I was also on the judging side also. So I have been seeing both sides. AeroPress is the most fun to me. I'm not sure about other, but to me, I think AeroPress is the most fun. It's so joyful. It's so excited. You can be happy. There's no stressful. The other competition, it can keep you a tear. It's very stressful. I've been through multiple. A lot of disappointment, a lot of, discipline endeavor to do. It's just so much more. But if you earn it, it's your recognition. You're making some movement in the industry. you really do. Like for me, compete international, like the actual national brewer cups or whatever in the actual stage, the championship. It's about the message. And every year, if I have the message, I would love to say it out. Like, what new to the industry? What can we improve in the industry? What next in the industry? What your excitement? What your new brewer maybe? New scale? You know, new way of brewing? New turbulence? New fermentation process? You know, new mission, new farm. You never know. There's so many messages you can deliver, and that's your call. And that's the beauty of the competition. You've seen the update of what's happening in the actual scene year to year, and that's fascinating. And if you compete, you will be ahead of the time by seeing people using new process, new farm from Mexico competing in the national stage. 2023, sorry, I'm very bad at years.
you're good.
I used Alo, Ethiopian, to compete international, which is very uncommon. You know, we use Panamanian geisha mostly of the time, but you know, this excitement, I always excited to see the competitor just do Guatemala geisha. It's fascinating. I'm admiring and you know, I respect. You know, you earn respect by seeing this wife, seeing this scene, seeing whatever they do. I think I talk too much now, but yeah. I think I talked too much. I think I should stop.
No, it's all right. Yeah, no worries at all. We're definitely hoping to have a lot more great conversations and deep dives kind of into these guys, and you know, kind of like their processes. But now for you, Akira.
Yes.
Mexico City in December.
Yes.
What are your feelings? What are your thoughts about that? How we already talked about kind of the preparation process, but you know, generally just how are you feeling about, you know, representing America, representing Boston, representing Newbery, you know, in Mexico City in a few months, and yourself, of course.
I'm very, very excited. You know, I think I was thinking it over, and it's like, you know, the national competition, it's like everyone's kind of, you know, trying to aim for that honor, right? To represent not only yourself, your cafe, you're representing all the competitors, right? So many talented people, and also the U.S. You know, you're one of one at that competition, and it's a huge weight, but I'm incredibly thankful and grateful to have the ability to show what I can do, and I'm just gonna give it my best. We're gonna train a lot, and we hope we win.
Nice. Nice, exciting. We have a question on our chat in the live stream from Evo's Cafe that is texting us from Honduras. And she said, what do you think we should change or improve as baristas in order to let more customers know about AeroPress? Do you serve AeroPress in your coffee shops? How often do you make an AeroPress?
You can go first. Do you want me to go first?
Either or.
What was the first part again? Sorry.
Yeah, you can read it right there as you need it.
Anything we should change or improve as baristas in order to let more customers?
And then she said, it should not stay at the barista's level only.
What the other?
Her last comment is like, it should not stay at the barista level only.
So what does that mean, like for home brewers or to go even more professional, like competition wise?
I guess the question is towards about how we can
make it
more easy and simple to customers learn and get to use an AeroPress, I guess.
Oh man, I think you can do a lot with AeroPress that you normally can't do with pour over or espresso. You can kind of play between that margin, right? You can do immersion, you can do soup shots, you can do French press, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a very versatile thing, and if you can, at your cafe, for instance, find something that is a little bit different than what you offer, right? I think it'll open the doors, and it's fun, you know, it's very tactile to do.
Yeah.
You could take it camping, you could take it to, travel, it's very portable. and there's so many recipes for it, so many things that you can change.
Yeah, I have seen people even making cold brew with it.
Yeah, I mean, you could flash brew. There's so many possibilities. So I think if you just play around with it and treat it kind of like a mix, you can have really intense concentrates or really light, coffees. So it's what you want to make of it. I think that's why I like it so much.
Yeah. What about you, Pac?
I think this is one of the most professional two to me.
Yeah.
This is one of the two that could make a great cup of coffee, could make an excellent cup of coffee, could make outer extreme super cool coffee.
Yeah.
Jim Bolowell served AeroPress at his cafe. Say use AeroPress at his cafe. There's so many amazing cafe that use the AeroPress to serve people.
Yeah.
It's one of the two that can deliver message. I think this is what important to me. It's one of the two that can deliver message in a different kind of way. The AeroPress can do. I think it's one of the two that is very rare that you can do all at once, to be honest. You can do almost espresso with this.
Yeah.
As Akira said, soup shot, very clear, clean pour, French press.
Yeah, you can play around
you can play
percolation,
so much thing to do with this. This is one of the two that you can do multiple things at once. And if you use it at the cafe, you can experiment so much with this. I know it's hard to clean up, but if you focus on specialty, it's worth to try.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of two, but you need to buy a lot.
That's true.
If you want to go this way, this direction, you need to buy a lot of AeroPress. It's the two that can be simple. You don't need too much skill to do, to be honest. You can be extremely good, and if you're not that good, it's the two that can deliver you a great cup of coffee. So it can be all rounded. So it's pretty cool. That's what I think, in my opinion, and people can just use this at the cafe.
Yeah, I think that now that especially AeroPress came out last year with the premium, I think that we will see more coffee shops having it, because I would say that maybe, this is my own thought, I don't know if this is right or not, but this is what I think. I think that some shops don't use AeroPress because AeroPress has marketed more for people that is not working behind a bar, and how you said, people that travels a lot. Like for example, when I moved 5 years ago from Honduras to United States, the AeroPress was the only coffee tool that I brought with me. Because what's easy to transport is plastic, it won't break. But you can see like now this new wave, or this new I don't know how to say it, but you see that it's not more about the function of the pour over, is more the aesthetic. Is the new wave that you were getting into. Like that's why Hario, Origami, all of them, they're coming with really pretty ceramics, different colors and stuff like that, because sadly is what the market is asking for. So you have the AeroPress, and it's plastic that is well done, but sometimes it's not as pretty or as fancy to have it in a shop, and maybe that's the reason why some coffee shop owners don't want to have it in their menu. Some people maybe haven't had the time to actually dial in properly a recipe, and that's why they prefer to have a B60 or something that they are more familiar with. So maybe now that we have that glass version that is more fancy to have at home or a coffee shop, maybe more coffee owners or more baristas would like to experiment with it. The other question that she said is like, why most of the regulars do not know about AeroPress? Well, a lot of the regulars doesn't know about any kind of pour over sometimes. Like back in Pittsburgh, Dynamic Coffee Roaster, where I work with, we have pour overs in the menu, and like every 4 customers per each thing ask me, oh, what is a pour over? So it's not only about keep teaching and educating about AeroPress in general, it's more about keep teaching, educating, like there is more than just a flat white, there is more than just a regular direct coffee. And how you said is, what is the message that you want to transmit, and what is the coffee, what is the farmer that you want to showcase? Is the AeroPress going to help me to showcase the best expression of this coffee, yes or not? And sometimes there are profiles that just taste better in a dripper than in AeroPress, and just the reality. So maybe that's why some people doesn't have AeroPress, because maybe the nature of the flavors of the coffees that they like to serve are not made to be in an AeroPress. I mean, saying like, I always said, people when they ask me like what's the best coffee or what's the best recipe, it's not about adapting that coffee to a recipe, it's about adapting the recipe to that coffee. So I don't know what are your thoughts about that.
What? Now I forgot the question. You say you go first.
No, the question is like why most of the regulars do not know about the AeroPress.
It's just my experience. I think most people, when you drink pour over, AeroPress come up first to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when you search on internet, what's the two, then AeroPress. I think AeroPress make the title to me. From my experience only, unfortunately, we just in different country form right now.
Yeah.
So AeroPress is the thing that people do. Like it's simple, easy to carry. You can just buy coffee from Trader Joe, put in AeroPress and go. A lot of people know AeroPress more than the pour over, the V60 to me. And I feel like this is the tool that is a standard here. And people love, that's why there's competition to it. I think to answer this question correctly, it just depends on where you are and which city you are in. And is that the coffee city? Or the answer of are they so into coffee? If they are drinking, to be honest, Starbucks or Dunkin', they would not recognize. But if they drink local coffee shop, then definitely they would know the AeroPress. I think that's how I could put it on the answer, because it depends on the regional country,
that's true.
location, and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think where you are or what you see, like on YouTube or social media, because that's how I would get a lot of videos about cafes in Japan, and I'd see them doing specialty coffee, and I'm like, that looks so fancy. Let me check out what this is, and that led me down a huge rabbit hole that now I'm fully invested in. So. But I feel I agree that I think for me at least AeroPress is a bigger door than pour over.
Yeah.
It's for the versatility, and then after you get an AeroPress, you start getting more interested, and you look at pour overs and brewers, and then you buy a V60, you buy a Switch, you buy Chemex and
Kalita or
like
April,
like all those great entry level brewers, and then the rabbit hole keeps on going endlessly. So I think I think it's important for people in cafes who own cafes or do pop-ups or stuff to really you can showcase the AeroPress and show stuff that's really cool. I know like the OXO brewers are getting a lot of traction right now. So it could be a very similar thing, and like I think Lance Hendricks.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lance. Did a comparison between soup shots between the AeroPress and the OXO, and they were very similar. So yeah, we could do a lot.
Yeah. Awesome. What are your guys' closing thoughts for aspiring barista competitors, but aspiring baristas? Because the barista, I think in America, isn't necessarily taken as seriously as a true occupation or a true career path, but I think it's slowly growing with kind of the proliferation of coffee competition. So what are your kind of thoughts to existing baristas who want to get into competing, but also people kids in high school, maybe college, or even later in life who want to be a barista, want to be a cafe owner or a roaster, anything like that?
You should do it. Absolutely. I think working in any kind of food industry is such an important experience. You learn hospitality. You learn how to treat people kindly. You learn customer service. You learn hard work ethic, and so many other skills. Right? You attention to detail, because if you're really serious about being a barista, you want to be as consistent as possible. You want to. Your goal is to, how can you provide the best example of what you're doing?
Yeah.
If you're thinking about being a barista, just try it out, and you'll learn how to work an espresso machine. You'll learn how to do a pour over, and if you don't like it, at least you had that experience. You got to meet some cool people. I think the biggest reward is having regular customers come back, or customers you don't see and then they come back and you're so excited to see them and catch up and you can chat with them. And then in terms of competing, again, you just do it. It's incredibly scary. to put yourself out there, especially in front of a crowd, the judges. You don't know how you're going to do, but I realize now that just the fact that you were there on that stage, like representing yourself, your shop, is such an important experience that you should do it. And yeah, it's just fun. You should do it.
I don't know how to answer this question. But I think it's good to build a career path. It's good to see how you could improve on your service. Going up on the stage, competing is not about winning. You will see so much more on what happened behind the stage. You will see how the preparation, you will see how the hospitality that they have. You meet friends, definitely, but you will take a lot home. You will see the shortcut on what people do think. You don't see it in the front because, on the stage, on YouTube, on TV is already delivered. But what behind the process is so much that you can learn and applying to your career. Like you can even change to become someone else after you've seen all those things. Like, whoa, they're so delicate. I want to be so cool like them. Like when you see them on stage, like, oh, it's good. They look good. I admire them. But when you actually see them execute the performance, you will see what behind the scene, and you will go, wow, I earned so much respect, and I respect them so much by doing this, and this is something so cool that I never think that I could do it, or I never thought that I could make that and stuff. So many things. And if you are interested in the career path of being a barista, I would say it's a great thing to do. Take the challenge, just like Akira said, take the courage. And that's not only apply in your barista scene. The courage stay with you. Whatever you do in the future, the courage stay. Because you take yourself out of comfort zone. That means when the time comes with whatever you have to do in your future, you will not be so scared of taking that courage and then do the thing that you dream of or you wanted to do. So I say, just, be brave. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to see new things. You're going to maybe find who you are.
Yeah, you're going to lose more times than you're going to win. But how you said, it's not about winning the championship. It's about the process.
Yep.
Like, I have, for example, I just made it to qualifiers in the AeroPress right now. And last year, can be luck, can be God, can be whatever you want to call it. I have that first place on the regionals in New York, and people is like, so how you feeling? It's like, I'm feeling great. Because even though I didn't move on from the next round, I can feel that today I'm a better barista than I was yesterday. Yeah. Because at the end, the competition is also, my biggest opponent is myself. How you said, like, take myself out of that comfort zone, take myself and push myself to the next step, to keep learning, to keep improving, to keep being better, and keep falling in love with this profession.
Awesome. Well, that's going to wrap it up for now, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are definitely wishing Akira the best of luck in Mexico City. Stay tuned for any future content, future interviews with all three of these guys. Definitely patronize Newbery if you guys want to shout out a very exciting announcement, something that is upcoming quite soon.
Oh, so we are opening a shop. We have the shop coming up soon. I don't know when. We should keep pushing away, but we also do crowdfunding campaign right now at the current moment, trying to raise funds for opening our cafe. Opening a cafe in this scene is hard. We are just a small little people, so every support means so much to help us bring this, thing to life. Our dream to present Thai coffee, our dream to be building the community in coffee for more in Boston, and that's what it is. And if you like us, you want to see us continue our journey, please feel free to support us on the crowdfunding campaign, which I don't know how you're gonna form it. You may put a link to it, but
we wanna upload this interview later in our reels and so we're gonna have in our a link in my link tree. I will try to put the link for your campaign. The same with Origin. So we're gonna try to support in that way. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then you can also buy Newbery coffee online. I know Jorge and I, we had a lot of coffees when we were in earlier today. It's incredible. Thai coffee is also really interesting. Definitely worth it to try it out if you haven't before. But yeah, again, thank you guys
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you, Misha. Thank you, Jorge.
Once again.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys quite soon.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining.
Bye bye.
All right, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty, thank you guys.
Yes, we go.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, Taylor.